First game of the season, it is Liverpool, the defending champions, going up against Wolves at Anfield. We've done our summer transfer business, but is that going to be enough to get us a good start to the Premier League campaign? What's going on, guys? My name is Adam, I am a Super Swan, and welcome to Club 6, Episode 10 of the FM20 Campus to Champions, and we are in Season 2 with Liverpool. We won the Premier League last year, we won the FA Cup. This year, we're focusing on Champions League. The series ends if we win the Champions League, so, 11 years of work, 6 clubs, builds up to a Champions League victory, and we're going all out this season. So I'm going to show you the transfers first of all, and it's been a very difficult summer transfer window, if I'm being honest with you. And when I say difficult, I mean like bringing in the quality of player that we need to strengthen the Liverpool side. It kind of shows in the fact we've only spent 126 million, with most that being on one player, Javi Ramirez from Barcelona. 93 million we spent on him. He is a centre-back, comes in 5-star ability, 5-star potential, 24 years old, Spanish international. He's in his prime, so he's moved to Liverpool to try and bolster our defence. I mean, you look at his physicals, they're all over 16, brilliant mentals, fantastic technicals. He comes in as our best defender by far, but he's going to be partnering the likes of Badini and Joe Alpeo at the back. So Javi Ramirez, the biggest name that's come in. Abdel Quere came in. He was a previous manager signing, as was Luca Robert. So they're two youngsters. We're not going to focus on them for the time being. But this is one of our youngsters, Vasilis Stilinau. We'll go with Stilinau. He's only 16, but he's got 5-star potential. And looking at our under-23s, we had a distinct lack of right-backs coming through our youth academy. So I've brought him in to give us a full sort of squad in the under-23s. But he's a 1.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. I doubt we will see him in this save. I think we'll win the Champions League before he breaks into the side. But you never know. It might take us 5 years to win the Champions League, so who knows. But we also brought in Jack Cattermole from West Brom, signing for around £19 million. Again, an English youngster, 1.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. I wanted to fill a gap in our under-23s, so he comes in with some potential as well. So really, the only player I would say that we're going to be seeing is Javi Ramirez, but he's a very, very good player. A lot of players have gone out. We've sold £250 million worth of players, and some of these deals are absolutely ridiculous. So Chris Roper, 22 mil we sold him for in our under-23s. So he is classed as a wonder kid, but I look at his potential. I mean, he only had like 3-star potential. He was never going to break into the side. And Birmingham just offered me 25 mil for him. So I was like, okay, you can have him. So one of our youngsters went for £20 million, which I was like, okay, fair enough. So Jack Bernard, goalkeeper, we let him go. Badiashiel's gone to PSG for £42 million. With Ramirez coming in, he was going to be 5th choice. I mean, he didn't really have a future at Liverpool anymore. 29 years old. He was getting into his sort of later stages of his career. He was the odd one out when it came to centre defenders. So he's gone out. He's gone to PSG. He's probably going to be paid a lot of money to go there. But he's sort of part-funded the Javi Ramirez sale. A bunch of reserve players. Luciano went for 17 million. Claudio Luiz went to 20 million. So again, players you would never have seen. Moise Keane's gone out to Lyon with an optional fee of 30 million. I hope they do take us up on that option. Ludovic Dugain's gone to Napoli again, a youngster. You would never have seen him. This one's an interesting one. So Gilson Adriano, sitting in our under-23s, not on loan last season, so you wouldn't have seen him. But looking at him, he only had like 3-star potential. Don't get me wrong, very good stats. But he's another centre-back, and centre-back was a position that we were heavily stacked in. So I did make the decision to sell him, and we got £45 million from Bayern Munich for him. I mean, he was fourth choice, really. And, you know, he wouldn't have got a game. He would not got a game. So we cashed in on him, and we got £45 million for him. Jadon Sancho's gone. He's gone to Barcelona for £57 million. Again, I was planning on my wings, and he tailed off at the end of last season. And he was someone that, again, 30 years old, one last big contract in him. I thought I'd cash in on him while I can. He's gone to Barcelona. He's been a servant for Liverpool, to be fair. He's been with us since the 21 season. So we would have been probably at Glentoran when that happened, or even at the last season of Swansea Uni. So that's how long Jadon Sancho's been at Liverpool for. But, you know, 57 mil and about 300 grand off the wage budget. I'll cash in on him. So Sancho's gone out to Barcelona to see out his remaining days. A bunch of loans who've loaned out a bunch of players. Glenn Green's still with us. I'm holding on to Glenn Green. I nearly sold him, and let's get to the point now where Glenn Green's like a son to me. We've gone everywhere together, but he just cannot cut it at Liverpool. He's just not good enough for Liverpool. I wish he was. So he's gone out on loan to France again, and I'm thinking of selling him at the end of the season. Instead of letting him go, it's best for him. You know, he's done amazing stuff for us. But our son, Glenn Green, I might let him go at the end of the season. But he's out on loan, so we'll think about him towards the end. And then another player we sold, Callum Cotton, for £30 million, went to Reading, sitting in our under-23. So it's got to the point now where our reserve players are worth £30 million. I mean, he's a very decent winger, don't get me wrong, but, you know, 2-star current ability, he does have 4.5-star potential, but, you know, we've got Garcia, Appleyard, you know, he wouldn't have got in the team. So we cashed in on him, 30 million, he's got out. So that's kind of our summer transfer business, really. Nothing much else to report. I think the only other player we brought in, which this was a bit of a panic buy, because I realised I wasn't spending any money, and I wanted to spend money. So we brought in this French guy, Laurent Launay. He's a very good striker. You know, he's coming in next season, because French players can only join us when they're 18. But, you know, he's got very good attributes for only 17 years old. His long-term future, I think, is going to be on the left-hand side, or the right-hand side, cutting inside. But he looks really good. So he's not coming into next season. So we'll keep an eye on old Laurent Launay, see how he gets on in the future. So we are going to be kicking off our campaign today. We've got potentially two games, depending on how long this goes on for. We did lose to Man City in the Community Shield. We don't care about the Community Shield. We'll let them win the Community Shield. We won the league. They can have the Community Shield. So we're going to play Wolves. We may play Bournemouth, depending on how long this goes on for. But we definitely are going to play Wolves. So first game of the season. This is the lineup. We've got Alisson in goal. Rouanet, New Boy Ramirez, Peyo and Gallen at the back. Murat, Albriac and Gomez in the middle, with Ertz, Damiano and Garcia on the right-hand side. Krasniqi leads the line. And as far as, you know, Champions League is the goal. That is my number one priority. Of course, I would like to retain our league title, that goes without saying, but I would sacrifice a league title if we win the Champions League. So that's kind of where my mindset is at this season. We're going all in on Champions League, and that's going to be the aim of the season. First game of the season, it is Liverpool, the defending champions, going up against Wolves at Anfield. We've done our summer transfer business, but is that going to be enough to get us a good start to the Premier League campaign? Rouanet from the throw on the left-hand side. Can he cross it in? He does. Garcia with a header, but it's gone over the bar, and that is the first chance of this game for Liverpool. Wolves clear it away, but Peyo's going to pick that up. He's got a new centre-back buddy, Ramirez, who's on the ball, the new £93 million signing, 5-star defender. But he's managed to get up to Krasniqi, and it comes off the post. And Krasniqi's come the closest so far to breaking this deadlock. I am going to go attacking because we are dominating the possession as Garcia again takes the shot. Cleared away by Wolves, and they do have a counter here. We've only got 2 centre-backs back here, but a deal comes right onto the wing, crosses it in, and it's a shot, but it's blocked. It is a shot from Wolves again, and would you know it, Wolves are 1-0 up. You know, it's been all Liverpool, 10 shots, 5 on target. You know, all the highlights have been there for Liverpool. But of course, it's Wolves that get the first goal of the game, because that's how this game works. So we do manage to clear it away. It is blocked, but Fernandes' first-time shot puts it in the net, and we have conceded our first goal of the season. Come on, boys, we need to get into half-time with a goal back here. We're dominating this game. Wolves have only had 1 shot on target, but Ertz does get to Krasnick. He's got to be offside. He's got to be offside. I think the ref is going to, I think it's been ruled out for offside. I mean, I could have told you that, and I got dodgy eyes anyway. But, I mean, yeah. I think it's safe to say that Krasnick was offside. Going into half-time, we're all over him. We've hit the post twice. We've done everything we can to score, but we just cannot get the ball in the back of this net, as that's going to be out for a corner. Wolves have had 1 shot on target all game and scored it, whereas Liverpool are just knocking on the door. 67% possession, 2 post hits, 18 shots, 9 on target. Krasnick had a 1-on-1. If Wolves win this game, we've been FM, boys. We've been FM'd. So, in from the corner, I think nothing's going to happen here. I think that that's going to be the end of the highlight. And, no, we got another one. Right, boys, get a goal before half-time, otherwise I'm going to be shouting at you. To be fair, I'm going to shout at them anyway. But Albriach, Victor Gallen from right back, and it's the right back that gets the goal. Victor Gallen, he's showing our forwards how to score. He's come from right back to show the team this is how you score a goal. And we do get an equaliser. It's been coming. It's definitely been coming. But Victor Gallen takes a shot in the corner. And we do deserve it. But we should be about 3-0 up at this point. We shouldn't even be drawing this game. 21 shots, 12 on target. We've hit the post twice. I'm going to shout at them. Far from pleased with what I just saw from this team. Pick your fingers out. Second half. Let's go win this game. First highlight of the second half, and I was just about to make a sub because Krasnick is on a 6.4, but he's going to score a goal now to show me why he shouldn't come off. But Garcia switches flanks to Ruine, tries to find Ertz. There's a bit of a poor ball, and now Wolves are going to counter-attack here. They scored off the counter-attack in their last shot. They're only 1 shot on target all game. But long ball from Ruine. Finds Gallen, Garcia in the box, and he takes the shot for the goal. Oscar Garcia gets the goal. That's going to give us the lead in this game. We have managed to turn it around. And it's about time, boys. It's about time. You know, you've woken up a bit now. You've realised that we do actually need to win this game. And Oscar Garcia puts it in the corner. It is 2-1 Liverpool. And we just need to sort of see this out for all 3 points. I still haven't made my sub, and we have another highlight. So, regardless of what happens after this highlight, I'm going to make my sub. As Ertz comes in on the inside, tries to find Garcia. He does find him. Garcia runs it through. And if there was one man I thought was going to score that goal, it would have been Oscar Garcia. But to be fair, he's only scored 1 goal, so I'm not going to, be too hard on him. But that's going to be a goal kick. I am now going to make my sub, if the game will let me. Right, pause the game. And yeah, Krasnick down a 6.3. So you really having a bad day there. So we'll bring on Joao Pedro for him. Damiano's on a 6.5 as well. So both of our attacking outlets are struggling. We'll move Gomez up to attacking midfield. Biasoli can come on in the middle. Do they do better the other way around? Not really. So double change. 2-1 up. Wolves from the free kick. We've only just made our subs. And they've still only had 1 shot on target, which worries me greatly. Because whenever they've only had 1 shot, you know they're going to score again with their second shot. Just call me psychic. Just call me psychic. Because it just happens. So, second shot for Wolves. They're 2-2 on the game. Just call me psychic. Because I can just tell when something's going to happen. I can just tell. Outside the box. Takes a shot, top corner. Because, only their second shot on target. 2-2. I've gone very attacking. This is unacceptable. First game of the season, defending champions, and we have let 2 goals in for Wolves. We've had 28 shots, 15 on target, 2 hit the posts, 2 woodworks, 2 clear-cut chances, 2 half chances. We have dominated this game, and yet we are only 2-2. Wolves have had 2 shots on target. Pull your fingers out. I'm bringing Trent on for Gallen because he's tired. That's the only reason why I'm bringing him off. But I'm going to throw our wing-backs forward. So Ruane and Trent are going to come forward. They're both going on attack. Garnicia can be an inside forward on attack as well. Guys, this is a very, very disappointing game here. We're going to take long kicks, pump it upfield, throw everybody forward. Wolves. Let's remind us, look at these stats. Look at them. How are we 2-2? Coming up to full time. Unless we score from this highlight, we've been FM'd. We've been FM'd to the bone, yeah. I just cannot wrap my head around these numbers I'm seeing in front of me. 35 shots, 17 on target, 60% possession. We've scored 2 goals. Wolves have had 2 shots on target all game and scored 2 goals. I would say you can't make it up, but it's Football Manager and it happens quite often. Garnicia straight at the keeper. 3rd clear-cut chance of the game. We don't deserve to win. Do you know what I mean? If it's a game like this, where we've dominated it, look at that. How have we not won? How have we not won this game? So I'm going to shout to them. You were not good enough, boys. You were not good enough at all. So I'm going to shout to the players. It's 2-2. Super Sub rescues Wolves. Rue missed chances. I'm not praising anyone. I'm not praising absolutely anybody. So, first game of the season. We are top of the league by pure fact that with the first game that's been played. But I think we can sneak in one more game, I think. If we can, then I'll put it in now. But if we can't, then I'm going to leave it there. So, yeah, not the best start of the season, if I'm being completely honest. But it's the way it goes. We have to come back and recover. So I think what we'll do is we'll come back for a Champions League game. So depending on who we draw, we'll either come back for this game in Newcastle or we'll come back for the Fulham game. It all depends on who we get and what the biggest games are, really. So if we don't play another game, we'll leave it there. So very frustrating, disappointing draw to start the season. But, we can only go up. Things can only get better. But leave a like if you enjoy, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2020 content. We will be uploading Campus to Champions every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM BST. And tune in next time as we will be going for a Champions League game to kick off the campaign. Because the aim of this season and the aim of this save is to win the Champions League. I'm going to kick that off next time. Thank you very much for watching.